Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good? What's good? We're live, we're live, we're live. How's it going, everybody? We're about to get started here. I just sent a signal to everyone. Everyone just got a signal today. Telegram. If you're in my public Telegram, I think that's the first signal I've dropped in there. Telegram just got the first signal of 2025. Kidding. That's funny, but yeah. I put it in Discord too over here. Let's see. Gold had a big drop. Oh yeah, look at all the people. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, damn. A lot of people are probably in this trade then. Let's see how it goes. I mean, now's probably the better time to buy. Like, I mean, I don't think it's gonna drop anymore. I think it did its damage for the day. Big drop on gold. We dropped almost $250. Last time we had a drop like that was over here to the left. You can see I have it marked on the chart down there. A couple weeks ago, back in oh no, not a couple weeks ago, like a month ago. What am I saying? In November. So yeah, we could look at today's drop and be like, holy smokes, what happened? We could look back a month ago, right here. We can see the market did a similar drop, maybe not as fast, but you can see the last time gold had a drop like this was back in like November over here, and we dropped $247, pretty much like the same move, and then it went up. It ended up having a big reversal after that. It took some time. Like, it went up, pulled back, and then it went up even more. Yeah, look where prices pulled back to today. Over here we have that resistance that we broke above the previous all-time high. That we broke above there. And we ran up, made a new all-time high, and then yesterday we fell. Huge sells. Broke the previous all-time high. Would have been hard to hold. Like, I mean, depending on where you sold. There was 4-hour rejection, and the 4-hour rejection stuck. But yeah, we've had, like, this isn't the biggest drop we've seen on gold, but it is a pretty big one. Like, I mean, look here. Back in October. There was some deadly drops back in October. 300 here we dropped $379. There was some pretty deadly drops back in October, even in the early month of October. Like, if you go on the 1 hour and you look at like some of these places here, there were some pretty fast drops even on like the 1 hour chart when you go back in October. So yeah, big drop on gold. I'm thinking we might get like a rebound. We might hold. We just had a huge drop. We came down to 43.25, almost hit 4,300. So we got like, see where we pulled back to. Again, already mentioned it, but the previous resistance here that we broke above. And then when we zoom in, like where we are right now in the 4-hour time frame, we have like all this broken resistance here, which I mean would look like a break. You know, see, you would maybe have like a break and retest here, but that went down more. So it's like anyone who was buying here might have got, like, if you're looking at buys here, it's like you can see there looks like a break and retest there. Whoops. How do I take this down? It would be like a good break and retest zone, right? Oh, what the hell? Where, bro? Right. It looked like it came. Look where it landed. Look where it came to. Went down more. Went a bit more like internally. These are the days you gotta watch out for gold if you're someone like me who's just like following the trend. Like, these are days you gotta watch out for. Like once a month, couple times a month even, where it has like a day that might be out of control in a way. Like, it might seem like, yo, what is going on? Price is not stopping. You'll have days like this with gold. days like this, you kind of want to remember they can happen. End of the month too, so one thing, like, it is the end of the month, so it does make sense that the market had a big drop because it is the end of the month and we're finishing the monthly candle. So it makes sense that the market found its highest price of the month, basically. You know, like when you look at the monthly, it makes sense that it dropped. It has to, because like it's December 29th and the month's about to finish in 2 days, so it made its high of the month. It'd be like, look what happened in October. I mean, the month can only go up so much to a point where, you know, most candlesticks are going to have a wick on each side. It's going to have a wick on the top or a wick on the bottom. And, like, we can see the high of the month was pretty much found here. It makes sense that it happens towards the end of the month. That's commonly where you can find maybe a high or low. The highest point or lowest point made in the month could be usually a lot of times towards the end of the month. I mean, if it lines up like this, it lined up. It makes sense that it dropped. It might seem like, yo, what the heck happened? It dropped. And when I look at it, I'm like, okay, December 29th, high of the month, highest point of the month found. But yeah, 4,300, almost came to 4,300. Huge move. Right now, the market is pretty much like stabilizing around 43.25. I called out 35, 30 area. I have some entries at my lowest entry. I got a couple entries on gold. Like I got some at 43.28, 43.30, 43.31, 43.33, and 43.34. I'm actually in a little bit of profit right now. I'm up like $170 right now, just floating. Have some entries on it, but yeah, let's see if this 4 hour holds. If we get a good 4 hour rejection, I'm assuming this is gonna recover, like have like a rebound up, at least like push up a bit. You could wait for this 4 hour candle to close too. Like I'm already in gold buys. 43.25 would have been a good entry. 43.25 if you're able to get around there, but I should have called out 43.30. I was gonna write 43.30. I wanted to do 43.30, 43.25 area, but I was like, maybe it's not gonna even pull back to that, and then of course it did. I was trying to get in the trade before it moves because it could just could quickly go up to like 43.45. It'll probably go to 43.40 soon. It'll probably go to 43.40 soon. So we'll be in profit. Like that's not our target, but it'll go there. It'll have like a rebound. Timing, I timed this one well. Like I think I might have timed this signal well. You can see like I didn't stream this morning. I'm happy I didn't. I slept in because we might have, who knows, like might have been in a trade, maybe a buy up here. So I think this is better timing. The damage is kind of done. We should get a rebound. We are in profit though. I don't know. Did anybody? I sent it in Discord, so I'm sure a lot of you guys seen it. I mean, Telegram, I sent it too. And yeah, it's in a bit of profit. Let's see what happens. If this 4 hour closes bullish, we should go up. Slightly in profit. Yeah, it's at 37. I'm up a bit. My phone. I dropped my phone. You see those green lines? I dropped my phone. I dropped my trading phone. Center this a bit. I'm in it. My lowest entry is at 43.28. I got 43.28. 43.31. 43.33. 43.34. Those are them. So let's see. I mean, if this 4 hour closes bullish, I mean the day's about to finish. So yeah, this 4 hours probably gonna close bullish. It closes when the market closes soon. If we can get like a 4 hour flipping, We should get like some reversal, some movement up. These are, if like, it's not going to be a good day if you're buying in here, obviously, but like, fuck, I wasn't on the charts. And it's days like this, we usually find signals when I'm not on the charts, and then you're just waiting, and then it's like, oh, these are the moments you kind of want to get to, where you're positioning yourself better. I got good at getting us in trades like this. Like if you're in the inner circle, this should be a familiar trade setup. It's windy out there. Oh. Gold's slightly in profit. I mean, we're up like 80 pips on, if depending on where you got in. Like, I mean, on some entries. Like, I have different entries. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put a screenshot in the Discord right now. Gold in profit. These are the moments you kind of, like, positioning. In terms of positioning, like, you're entering at a spot. You know, buy low, sell high. This would be a buy low. In a sense of what the market's done. The market just dropped $250, right? So it's like we're kind of in a better positioning in terms of like where we are on the chart. Timing is good too, because you got to look at what happened this morning. You got to imagine any other traders that were taking buys this morning probably blown accounts today, or probably blown accounts or stop loss. Like, you know what I mean? One of those days. Like, look what gold did. We got to like, realistically think about it. Were any of you guys in buys today? Before this? You gotta think about like what the market, like the drops like this are gonna, you know, liquidity grabs, stop loss, probably blown account, you know what I mean? Margin calls, whatever it is, closing, you know. It's one of those days. So it's like this is why I sent the trade too. It's like I've been here before. If you're in the inner circle, this is like a buy the dip. Gold in profit. We're up some pips. 4 hour. If we can get a bullish close, like it's fluctuating right now because it's the last 47 minutes of the day, so you're gonna get fluctuation until the candle closes. Up and down, like it's trying to go. It's gonna try to go. Fluctuation up and down. But if this, like this candle's probably gonna close bullish in 47 minutes, so the trade really is like after, like Tuesday for the market. Monday, you know, like Monday for the market. Monday going into Tuesday. Like the rest of what we have, and then like going into tomorrow. The next candles is basically like this candle is not going to be the trade. Like it's not going to take profits on this candle. I mean, maybe it could go to 45 if this thing moves fast the next, like closer to that, but not like probably the next 2-3 candlesticks after this one. If this one closes bullish. Anybody take the trade? Is anybody in gold? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I did call it out in Discord. Public chat. I wrote it in the... I used to be more active in this one, but I'm way more active in the inner circle when we're on the charts. So there you go. Happy New Year if this hits take profit. If we hit take profits on this. I put like this. These are minimal targets that should get hit. Like we're not aiming for the moon, but it could go farther than that. Like it could try to go way more too. Like this could be a bigger trade. It could go farther. Like I put targets that should get hit. Good pips. But it can go farther. It could go much farther beyond, probably like a bigger retracement if the 4 hour sticks. 25, 4,300. A little bit of profit there. So this is I do zones. So like for example, crypto stuff there. Like, see how, like, I should have done 43.30, 43.25 area, but still, like, managed to squeeze. Look at my, see how I have different entries, 43.33, 43.33, 33, 34, 33. So there's a lot at 33 and kind of 34. Then you can see over here you got like 30, 31. Here, I have two screenshots here that show. So look at this. Wait, are they the same screenshot? No, I don't think so. I put the same screenshot. Wait, did I? I meant to show a different screenshot. That has different entries too. So, for example, where is it? This one. This one? No. I have a lot of entries, but they add up. This is why I use zones, for example. Like if you look at this screen, so yeah, I could delete one of these. I'll delete one of these. I don't need both of these. I accidentally put the same screenshot twice. These are different screenshots because look, 43.28, 43.28, 43.30, 43.30, 43.31, 43.31, 43.31, 43.33. 43. You could, so from this screenshot, you can see there's 43, 34, 33, 31, 30. Other one just has the other entries you can see here. 28, 28, 28, 30, 31. So that's how I like to trade gold, is in like areas. I like to enter in sort of like an area. Especially like when you look at price, it's super low, right? It's super low, so I'm like, it's had a big drop. 4 hour could be flipping bullish. I look at like, this one was, I should have done 43.30, 43.25, but like, I did 43. Again, I did like a little, it's a small area, but that $5 can make a difference in your entry. Like you collect different entries. Keep scrolling to what is this? Oh yeah, that's old. Like it can make a difference when it makes that pop. Like when it makes that move. Like right now it made a move. It went to 39, 38, 39. Not that long ago. When you're getting like a few different entries at different prices. Now there's a lot of entries here, but like it adds up to, you know, you got a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. There's probably like a standard lot or something here, maybe a bit under. But when it makes that move, like when the market recovers a bit or makes the move kind of like it just did moments ago, it makes a difference instead of just having one full entry at, like imagine if I just had one full entry at 34. It'd be different if I had, imagine if I just had like 2 entries, big positions at 43.34 and here. So I kind of scatter my position around. It's a position, like it's a position. I'm building the position, right? It's a position, and you know, like I use a decent sized stop loss when I do it because I'm getting different entries. So I'm able to use a pretty bigger stop loss because I have different entries. Like, yeah, stop loss is at 43.20. But, you know, I have an entry at 43.28, for example, wherever it went. I put it in Discord. Oh, yeah, it's in Discord. 43.28. So that stop loss is like 80 pips. Whereas one of them's like 100 pips. And then one of them's more. The starting ones are more. But I try to give myself my breathing room when I do this. We'll see what gold does. I mean, today had a huge drop, huge sells. If you were in those sells, like, probably would have got out early too. It's like, damn, imagine being in the whole sell. Like, would have been hard to be in the whole thing because this thing moved like $200. I mean, like 43.25, like the real area that I like is 43.25, 43 like 30. This area. 43.25 is a good price. 43.30 is a good price. Like right now it's at like 35. If we're looking for long, we're longing in here, so it's like stop loss. You could put a stop loss at that wick and try to hold like a swing trade. Like ideally when you're looking at the market like this, it's like where do you put your stop loss right now? Like my stop loss is 43.20. Realistically, it should be at this wick. Whoops, my camera's in the way. Realistically, like stop loss, like if we were following rules, should be at this wick. So looking like we could get the 4-hour closing bullish. Maybe tonight we go up. I think this wick will hold. We got this long wick here that rejected. I think that will hold and we'll get some movement up. But yeah, basically looking for that. Well, I'm in gold. I just pulled back a bit. And now it's flat. Like once, like if you have a day you're not in the trend, like if you're looking for a day like today, if you're looking for buys on a day like today and you're not, you know, the market's just dropping, it's best to wait till like London session finishes. So if you have a day like today where the market's just extensively dropping or going up, vice versa, like going up, down, and you don't see any trades, you're not seeing any trend continuation trades. Or if you're looking for buys and it's like not working and the market's just dropping, it's better to wait until like London session finishes, which is around like 12 p.m. I mean, before that, the market actually started kind of recovering, but after 12 p.m., the market's going to lose its volume. Like going into 12 p.m. when London session finishes, the volume will die down. So if you're getting a day like today where the market's just extensively dropping out of control, you could wait to look at the chart. Like you don't even have to look at the chart. You could wait until around 12 p.m., 11:30, 11:30, 12 p.m., maybe even a bit after 12 p.m. to see how the chart looks. But yeah, if you look now, like it's just sideways. It's pretty much consolidating right now. I think so I sent a signal. Signal's active. I do think gold will push up later tonight, maybe going into tomorrow. So let's see. Signal's active. We were just in profit. I mean, still kind of a bit R depending on your entries. A move like this, like I could have got out of that really quickly. Like a trade like this is one that you could scalp into a swing too. Like the 4-hour is not completely ready yet. It's showing early signs that it could be getting ready to reverse. You take a trade like this, you go and profit, you could close it, wait for it to come relatively back to where you entered, use that profit now as your risk. Because the 4-hour, like I said not too long ago, it's not this candle is not the trade. It's going to be like the next two candles, if anything. So it's like a trade like this can go in profit, back to entry, come relatively close to the entry. You could always, with gold, like when you have 4-hour setups, when you have like a setup on the 4-hour like this, a lot of times you could scalp into a day trade or like scalp into a swing where it's like if the trade goes like, literally I could have just done it, and I do it a lot of times when I'm in trades. I could have just done it. I could have took profit on some of these entries, for example. Like, could have closed full or took profit on some entries, whatever it is. And as it's pulling back now, kind of slowly start to re-enter again. But I would have more equity. Like, it might not make sense, but it's like now I have more equity. Balance is up. That's how I quickly increase my balances in weeks or months with trades. Not a lot of trades. It could just be with a singular trade that I'm re-entering 3 different times, and I've just made profit 3 times on the same trade before it makes the big move. Like, I could have just, think about what I could have just done. I could have took that $700, whatever it was, and re-entered slowly. Use that profit as risk for the same trade, essentially. Because if I'm going to hold this, I'm going to hold it, right? But a lot of times with gold, you're going to go in and out of profit on trades to where you could get in something, it could go on profit. You could quickly get out and see if the market offers you a re-entry on the same trade. Oftentimes gold will do that. I do that a lot on my own when I'm in trades. I don't call out doing that. It's not some no, I'm not gonna call out doing that. Like, that's something you could think of doing when you're in trades on your own. It's something I do all the time on my own when I'm in trades. If I get in a trade and it quickly goes into profit, I'll close some entries or close full entry and try to re-enter the same trade and see if it comes relatively back to where I was entering the first time. That way, like, that's how I grow an account a bit quicker, is if I have a setup like that. Because, like, I enter, boom, increase the balance, and the trade really hasn't even fully happened yet. So I like doing that because it makes sense to me. If I'm going to hold a trade for 8 hours and there's going to be maybe some possibilities in that trade that go in profit back to entry, I'm going to grow my balance quicker taking profit on that trade when it goes quickly into profit, and then trying to get a re-entry on the same trade. My balance is just going to increase quicker at that rate if I'm able to get a trade like that. Like, gold does it a lot. I talk about it more than enough times. This isn't the first or second or third or fourth or fifth time me talking about it. This is like the 100th time I've talked about it this year. Happens a lot. So yeah, if you're new here, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on. Make sure you guys turn notifications on my YouTube, so you'll get an email right when I go live, instantly. It'll pop up. So make sure you guys turn notifications on. Subscribe if you're new here. We're still in gold. Gold's active. Yeah, the day's about to finish. Like, if you're in profit, you could try to close and do what I just did. It's pretty much like in the zone. But yeah, basically idea is, like I said, like, if you look at gold, it just had a huge drop today. Last time we had a drop like this was over here. We dropped like $250. Pretty much made the same move. We dropped from there, literally made a $250 move. That was the last time we had a drop like this. In terms of price, I mean, today's was pretty fast, we could say the least. It was really fast, but still dropped like pretty much the same. Like, it made the same, pretty much the same drop it did down there. Looks like it's like the same exact drop. So yeah, it's seeing how price reverses out of this. I think we could hold. I think on the 4 hour, we're gonna try to make some structure here to give us like a rebound. If it makes a strong move, like, we don't have to look for a huge trade. I mean, it depends on if you're a swing trader or more of like a day trader, because this could turn into a swing trade. Like, but that would take long. Like, look at the last time gold went up. It ended up coming back to the low. It didn't just go up in a straight line. This I don't think this is, if you're looking for a swing trade, it's probably not just gonna go up in a straight line. It would probably make some structure, do some pullbacks, something like this. So we should get at least that first move, and if it goes fast, maybe we're in for a big move. But last time we dropped like this, literally same drop was over here. You could see too, there was actually like a fast drop here. What did it do? It dropped $213 first. Like, it was looking like buys in here on that candle over there, and then it went up. Hopefully that's not what we're getting right now. I don't think so, because this has also come to like a nice area. That was almost like a break. It had like a break and retest there too. Look. We have a zone here. I mean, the lowest we would go if this didn't hold here would probably be this area. We already did a break in like this. Like anyone who is buying here, like because there's a zone here, depending on how big you make your zones, but you know you have resistance there. Resistance to the left here. I mean, not the best zone. That's kind of why I like this setup, because it's like, you know, you a lot of traders will be looking at like, okay, break and retest, you know, move like that, but it went completely down first. It made the wick, so that break and retest wouldn't have worked, but it might end up looking like it worked later on if this goes up. It's like, it might be like, oh wow, especially if this candle goes up in 30 minutes. But let's see what happens. I like the 4 hour. I went over enough tonight so far for gold. Even here, like literally, see, like a lot of traders would have been looking at break and retest, so it grabbed a lot of liquidity there. Think about it. If you had like buys in this area, it went down a lot. See, imagine having it went down like from this area, $50, $40 movement, $30 movement. Even if you bought here, it's like this thing went down a lot, $30. So from that area, you can see a good area where would have been looking like good buys. Now, see, I could have done that's the thing. See, I could have really re-entered this. That's why I like 4 hour and gold. A lot of times I make money doing that, like literally getting out quick. I'm used to it though, because I've done it a lot. I've been in enough trades where I'm like, damn, I could have got out and got back in. It's like a conversation I've had with myself a lot. Damn, I could have got. It's like right there. I could have got out and got back in. Same thing. So it's like break and retest traders would have been annihilated here, basically. Like, unless you were using a really big stop loss, like $80, it would have been a tough trade. Like, so break and retest traders annihilated there. Resistance, like, I mean, if this recovers fast and strong enough, it'll pretty much look like a break and retest ended up happening. I just want to see if we can get some recovery tonight. If we can get, you know, I'm not looking for the moon. I want to see if, like, literally we could just get, like, some recovery. Which is still hundreds of pips. So it's back at entry zone, entry area. You could wait if you want to wait. If you're not in gold and you want to wait a bit more, I mean, 27 minutes the candle closes. Is it? I still like it. Like you could wait to see if there's a strong like green candlestick, like bullish candlestick that comes in on gold. This one's flipping green a bit. Hopefully in the final 27 minutes it pushes up a bit, gives like a solid close. But yeah, we are closing soon. Market doesn't look bad. I mean, previous all-time highs are in an interesting spot right now with the market too. Because like I know gold, and if this recovers, if this goes up, look at the line chart, it'll just look like it ended up breaking and retesting the area. If it goes up, this will look like a break and retest when it's done. It might not look like it right now, but when the price actually shifts up and arcs up, and if it goes up, it'll literally look like a break and retest happened. I mean, the trend still looks strong for gold. These dumps are going to make people think like, okay, we're in a bear market. Every time gold dumps, crypto people will be like, gold's dumping, crypto's about to pump. I don't know. We're getting a lot of like manipulation with crypto, and I mean, that's the markets for you. Literally, it's happening every day. It's still like, look at this. Oh, it wasn't a 10 a.m. dump, but this is happening a lot with crypto. Look at crypto right now, like pumps, dumps in the morning. Like you're getting these every like day. Interesting price action we are seeing with crypto. There are people that are literally accumulating millions and millions worth by doing this. This is literally like, because like this is gonna liquidate a bunch of shorts. It's gonna add money to the market, but then it's gonna take away money to the market. So then it's gonna end up liquidated. So you get shorts getting liquidated, longs getting liquidated, money being added, money being removed, over and over again. Cycle of it kind of happening, then down, up. Crypto's fucking weird right now. Like just sideways, but like there's a lot of manipulation going on. Whoever is doing it is accumulating good amounts. Literally, think about it, that's like pure accumulation. It's probably Donald Trump's son, you know. I saw a funny post. It was like, Dad, can you talk about something so I can long Bitcoin real quick? I was like, damn. Fuckers. Mother suckers. Mother suckers. Mother suckers. They are fucking us. They are fucking our crypto bags. Mother suckers. What is it, FOMC meeting minutes? I don't know. I don't always think too much about the meeting minute. I don't know. What is it, meeting minutes or FOMC? I didn't look at the news yet. Yeah, meeting minutes. I don't know. That's at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Like by the time it happens, there'll be a bit of market movement. But we have bank holidays coming next few days. Gold still is strong. What did silver do? Silver dropped down like $70, no? Almost. Silver is extremely high. Depending on like the 4 hour, like we're looking at the setup on gold on the 4 hour. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a daily correction. If it does, then I'm gonna sit out a bit. But 4 hour, looking at this setup on the 4 hour. I want to see if gold holds, but yeah, we do have bank holidays, so it might not be as convenient after tomorrow. Like after today and tomorrow. Wednesday, I didn't really know how last week was gonna move. I don't think anyone really knew how last week was gonna move, and like gold moved pretty crazy last week. But yeah, this probably gonna be like how it was Christmas. Yeah, gold's pretty much back in entry zone, or at, what's it at, 43.30 right now? Yeah. 43.25 is not bad. Like, we have a big area. Gold, fuck, it's a huge area that it's retesting. Market's about to close for a bit. I want to see if tonight goes up. There's a huge, like, they're literally selling off right before New Year. January tends to be a positive month for gold. I wouldn't say like January, but January can start some strong seasonality going into February. It doesn't have to start at the beginning of January. It could start middle January or the end of January. But like basically eyes on gold right now for like the next 30, 40 days to just see how it moves, if there's a trend. Usually we do go up by February, by March for gold. Something to take into consideration. We've talked about this. I dropped a YouTube video yesterday about it. If you haven't seen the new YouTube video, go check it out. It's a pretty good one. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. YouTube.com videos here Monday ago, 596 views. Go check it out. Go smash the like button on it. Comment. Go check it out. Yo, there's a lot of YouTube videos. Go check them out, guys, if you haven't seen them all. Is it a buy the dip? Like, pretty much all 2025. You go study gold. Like, there was a lot, like, from beginning of 2025. Where were we? What day is it? 29th. So where were we on the 29th last year? Let's see. December 29th. Market was actually dropping around this time last year. For the time, that was a pretty big move because gold was at like $2,600. So yeah, like around like December 30th, December 29th, December 30th last year was literally a bottom for gold. Look how it moved. Holy shit. Look how gold moved on... So this is last year. Holy. Let's see. So we're on the Monday right now. This was how it moved last year this week. So December 29th to, let's go Friday, January 3rd, or it went up a lot. Well, it went down. It was going down first, and then it had a pretty strong move. For the time being, that was a pretty big move because gold was at $2,600 last year. Price went from 2,600 this week. Like, look, so that's Monday, December 30th. And then you got Tuesday the 31st, Wednesday, January 1st, Tuesday, or sorry, Thursday, January 2nd, and then where's Friday? Friday, January 3rd. So it did go up. There was a lot of down before. Like, there was a lot of down on gold here. I remember last year it went down a lot before Christmas, and like this week before January. There was a big drop on it there. We started going up in January last year, and then it literally was... but it was by the dip from there. Like, starting January, like pretty much anytime gold went down, it was literally a buy the dip situation. Like, every dip ended up turning into, whether it was like a few candles or a lot of candles, whether it was like, I marked a few examples so far, 1, 2, whether it was like a big move like these or even just like this, smaller moves, every dip ended up getting pretty much eaten up last year. I don't know, maybe we do this, maybe we can see if the market does something like that this year, but gold has been going up a lot. So we just got like a huge buy the dip potentially today going into January. I mean, if we were long, if we wanted to be long at 4,500, it's like, yo, market just gave us a buy the dip. So it's like, can't get scared always. Because it's like, if we were bullish around 4,500 or 40 up there, you know, before price dumped. But every dip, like, you go study every drop. It doesn't matter if it was a small drop. Every drop ended up just turning into a buy the dip. Even these like small ones here, like even these little guys that, you know, the market just drops for a bit, like right here. Even like right here, you can see there's a dip and price just goes up. And you go look at gold all 2025, that was just there. That we were looking at right there. Like, there's a lot of dips it did on different time frames. Like, I could go to October, for example, and go on the 1 hour. And I remember there was a week where, let me see, like here, like, was this October? No, that's September. It's right here. Here it is. Like here, I'm on the 1 hour, and look at these dips that happened on the 1 hour. This, even this. Like, let me see if there's another bigger, faster one. Like there. See these three on the 1 hour right here. These three dips I'm marking. One. Marked one. On the 1 hour. See these? These are faster on the 1 hour. Very visible on the 1 hour chart. Every dip, like on gold, like I saw too many in 2025. We ended up calling it the buy the dip strategy, where we were just like literally buying the dips. And then like up here, the dip got bigger. But then after that, it just after this, ended up kind of going on the same thing. All the dips ended up turning into buys. After this crazy stage, gold went on a pretty crazy drop stage. After that, it's like pretty much everything turned into the buy the dip. So the only thing I'm worried about is if this dip turns into a dippity dip like over here. So it's like, okay, if you look at here, the market did a huge drop and it recovered a bit, but then it went down. So that's what I'm saying. I'm only looking for like a recovery move. I'm not trying to aim for the moon, because it could, if it goes up and then it goes down, it'll be like a dippity dip situation, like what happened over here to the left. If you look at what happened over to the left over here on gold. So just so you don't get stalled, just in case it happens and you don't, like, you want to understand things that can happen in the market. So the reason I'm telling you this is because if it happens, so you're not surprised by it when it happens. So it doesn't shock you and make you overthink. Like, the market could, right? It could go up, bounce, have some like recoveries maybe. Boom, but then it could drop. Or it could just go like recover, then drop. So if that extension happens, like look what happened over here again. How you had that first big drop. Because the reason I'm saying this is because we're pretty much here right now. We're pretty much like in here right now. Right? Like we're in a very similar spot where like the market just had a free fall. Market just had a free fall. So we're pretty much in a similar territory like this. Right? So it could go up. If it goes down after, like if it goes down, I wouldn't be worried or shocked, like, oh my gosh. Because when that everybody over here turned bearish. I remember everybody started turning bearish on gold over here. And I was like, okay, it's going to go down now, downtrend, but it's still held. So I think like this is kind of like a trend holding point. Like, do we hold? I think we will. I think we'll be good tonight. I just realized though, yeah, I just realized that. I didn't realize how much it moved. If we look last year, this week last year, you might think, okay, it might not move, but it did kind of move a bit last year. If you look at this time last year, there was some movement. Went down a bit. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday went up. Thursday, it went up all. Crazy. And yeah, we're on a free. We just had like a free fall. So it's like when I look at price, I know, okay, so like here was a much bigger move too. See? That was $381 gold dumped. So we're like right here, right now. We're in a territory where it could recover, form a setup. Like we just free flew. Or like here, see this? It's the last time we had a drop like this on gold. So yeah, maybe one thing to remember and expect in 2026 is that gold can have days where it drops or goes up, both $200. The sells usually happen faster though, to be honest. Sells are usually quicker. You'll notice the sells are usually quicker. So one thing to expect if you're looking at the market today, like, oh my God, what happened? Random movement. Have an expectancy for these things because you can't control the market, and the market can obviously make any type of move. I think gold is not holding. We'll see. I mean, it might look like that right now. Just because price is going down. It's okay. Yeah, I'm still holding. Maybe the 4-hour flips. Let's see. There's a setup, guys. Again, you get like, if you guys, I saw a lot of you guys in the chat, and I know some of you guys took L's today. I saw it in the Discord chat. Look at when I'm trading. Like, I want you guys to understand. Like, I just set the signal. I didn't stream this morning. Didn't chill. I chilled. So a lot of you guys are always wondering, or I think a lot of you guys think I know what gold is going to do all the time. And a lot of you guys are always wondering, what's price doing right now? What's price doing right now? So if at 10 o'clock in the morning, one person's wondering what price is doing right now, and then 11 o'clock in the morning, another person's wondering, all of you guys are always wondering what price is doing, what's going on. And then you got me just kind of sneaking up there in the background, like, all right, it's time. Like, it shows you how much patience there is. I'm not always worried. I'm not always looking at the chart. It's good to have separation too. Like, I know you guys always want to be on the charts, like what's going on, but when you're always on it, you're more exposed to things. Like, if you're always on the charts and you're always looking at things, you're going to just be more exposed. More time on the charts is probably going to be more trades. More trades means just more time in the market. More time, like more minutes, more hours in candles. How many candles do you want to be involved in? So it's like this. So a lot of you guys, some of you guys are worried about the trade. Like, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? This is a good setup. It's better than any setup probably the market would have offered you in the last 24 hours. If you were looking for buys, like, think about it. Some of you guys were like, we caught a buy last night on live. We made money live last night too. And then I just called it a day. I passed out. I ate so much food last night. I ate like 2 chicken shawarmas, some kebab, some rice, some potatoes, 2 chicken Milanese. I had some Wendy's. Oh man, I went in. I probably ate like 3,000 calories yesterday, and I'm still lean. I woke up with abs. I probably ate, like, if you guys saw what I ate last night, you'd be like, what the fuck? I had like 20 Wendy's chicken nuggets, fries, 2 shawarmas, some chicken Milanese, some potato. Oh, I had a bunch. 2 salads, a pack of oatmeal cookies. I'm still lean. That's why I run, because I can eat anything I want. Like, I can literally eat. I eat like a fat person. Like, if you guys saw how I ate, you'd be like, damn, bro. Like, you'd be like, what the fuck? I eat like a fat kid. I eat like freaking Peter Griffin or something. Homer Simpson. Don't be worried about the trade. Think about it. If you were looking for buys here or here or here or here or here, don't be worried. Don't be worried. Don't be worried. Don't think about it like that. All right? Just think about it. Just think about it. Think about the timing. Think about what's happened. It's a better positioning. All right? It's better to take trades like this than be the guy who's chasing every candle. Like, I gotta buy. You know, but like, it's better to position yourself like this every time than, you know, chasing every candle movement, or like, you know, looking at the 5-minute and you see like every little reaction. You're trying to chase every little reaction. That would be like scalping. If you're scalping, that's different. Like, but scalping can literally be seconds to minutes, like not hours. Scalping could literally be seconds, where you could get in a trade and it goes quickly into profit. Let me get the fuck out. Don't be worried about the trade. Don't be worried. If anything, I should be worried. I got hundreds of people in the trade. Don't be worried. If anything, we're in a way better position. Think about it, because think about what's happened today. Think about anybody who's buying here, buying here, buying here, buying here, buying here, or even buying here before it wicked down. We're past all of that, right? We're in a much better position. We're at least locating ourselves better, right? It'll do fine. I think it'll do fine. I wouldn't have sent the signal. I wouldn't have sent the signal if I didn't think it was gonna do fine. All right, I wouldn't have sent the signal if I didn't think so. I think it'll be fine. 4 hour doesn't even need to flip complete. Like, this 4 hour, this is Oanda, right? This is how my phone looks like. Yeah, this is how my broker looks like. My broker looks like this, but I like looking at forex.com a lot. Yeah, my broker that I'm using looks like Oanda candles. Yeah, this one. Yeah, let me see this thing. Yeah, it's the same candle. Yeah. So this one, this is what I'm looking at on my MT4, is this candle. I mean, I like to look at both forex.com. Forex.com is just consolidating. This candle, what does this candle mean? Consolidation. It's definitely a slowdown, pause. Like, what does this show you? A bit more like bullish, a bit like consolidation bullish, more like a bit more reversal, a bit more sign of reversal. Let's see what we get. Like, we're gonna see where we are in 4 hours. I'm gonna jump back on maybe in like 4 or 5 hours from now. We're gonna see where we are because this candle's gonna close. So next candle opens at 6 p.m. for gold, 6:05 that is. 6:05 p.m. is when the next candle opens for gold. So like 4 hours from now, 4 or 5 hours from now, we gotta see where the market is. I'm thinking next candle still go up. I think we'll get that move. Let's see. What's dollar doing? Every time I look at the dollar, it's dropping on the candle. And gold is not. Dollar's been dropping last few hours. Dollar's just been consolidating all Christmas week. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Dollar is dropping right now. Slightly. There's a low there. Gold. No, not really getting that inverse. Like usually when I see a candle like this, like if it was Tokyo session or London session right now and I saw a candle like this on dollar, I'd be like, yo, I gotta buy gold. Gold's probably gonna bounce up or something. Time of the day doesn't have that much activity. Like if I saw this in a London session, it'd be like, yo, this is dumping right now. The inverse, that like this move the dollar just did, gold could maybe have a little bit of an effect of that later. It could always come in a bit later. I don't know. We got a nice setup. I went over the trade. I sent the signal out. It is active still. I'm still holding it. Still holding gold. 43.35. Did it go to 43.25? Like I'm still in the position, so I'm still gonna hold for the next candle. Probably the next 2 candles. Like if the next candle after this one goes up and gives like bullish rejection, bullish move, then I'll probably hold for the next like 2 candles. It is a big price dip right before January, right before the month finishes. I mean, we were all, let's not forget this. This is what we gotta stop forgetting, is we were all bullish up here, right? Like all of us. Maybe there's a few of you guys that were selling, the smart ones, the 1%ers. There's the 1%ers that were selling. Probably a few of you geeks. All right. let's not forget, like every single one of us mostly was bullish up here. We were like, yo, gold, we're bullish, right? So if price is gonna keep going up, like it's just like over here, all of us were bullish on gold. If price is gonna keep going up, it needs to go down first. So like these dips, I mean, you want to approach them with conviction and not be worried or scared of them, because it's like in a regular market where you're bullish. Like if like here, if you're bullish here, let's say you're bullish here on price, you're like, yo, gold's gonna go up, I need to buy gold, and it goes up, but then it dumps. It's like if they're gonna bring gold up, they're gonna dump it too. If they're gonna bring it up, they've done it all year. We've seen it all year. If they're gonna bring it up to higher prices, they're gonna dump it first. So the question is, 2026, do we go to 4,900? I mean, 46. Like, you could think that, yeah, like you could think, okay, we could go to 4,900. That could happen by mid 2026 or end of 2026, though. So middle 2026, April, end of 2026. Now, you don't have to think that far first. It's like if you're thinking 4,900, why not think, okay, what about 4,600 first then? You know, if you're thinking 4,900, why not be like 4,600 instead. I mean, buy physical. Buying physical, it depends on how you're buying it. Like, I have a chain. I'll show you it. This chain. Look at this chain. Where? Give me a minute. Where I got it. Depends on how you're buying. Like, I have jewelry, watches that have gone up. Like this chain, I bought this chain for $80,000. It's actually worth like 120 right now. Now, this was like November 14th. So I'm actually up. Yeah, this was done November 14th. Valued at $115,000, this chain. Because it weighs like 400 grams of gold. The gold alone in this chain is fucking a good amount. I mean, depends on how you're buying it. Like, I'm never going to sell this chain. I'm just going to hold it. Physical gold, coins, it's like, that's like a savings account. Depends on how you look at your money. I mean, like, I've been saying this for years, though. I've been saying this, the same thing I'm saying right now. I've been saying since gold was 2,800, 2,600, so anybody who's been following me for the last 2-3 years, what I'm saying right now is saying 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Anybody who's been following me since the OG days, I've been saying the same thing since silver was $28. These are like savings accounts, really. But at these prices, it's different now, because, like, what if the market goes into a big correction? Like I said, don't be worried. Market's closed, and look, we got a decent close. We're at 32, almost 33. It's not too bad. Market's closed now. I mean, 1 ounce of gold, I would look at it, and physical gold, yeah, it's great. It's great. It's great. Depends on how you're buying it, what you're buying it for, if you're just like, oh, I just want to keep my money here. Because I've been doing it I've been doing the physical since $1,800. So it's like, it's hard for me to be like, yeah, I'll buy physical gold at this price, because I've been doing it since the price was in the 1800s, 2000s, 2200. So I've been doing it along the way up. Just this year, I bought this chain. I bought this chain in March. This chain, I bought it in March. I bought this chain in March, right? Price was below 3,000. So I got a good amount of gold and silver, coins, bars, stuff like that. This chain, watches, all the watches I own have gone up. Rolex is literally increasing their watch prices starting 2026, 14%. Like, Rolex prices have gone up 14%. So yeah, like, gold is interesting. Depends on how you view it, how much money you have. Like, the physical stuff's good. It's not like you're gonna make, like, if you're looking at, oh, I gotta buy physical gold to make money. Well, 1 ounce of gold, a little ounce, one of these. I have a little one here that's actually, well, this one's actually different. Something like this is literally $4,300 right now. So it's like, if you buy one of these, you have you got to pay the price. There's gonna be a spread on that. Then what? Like, are you gonna make how are you gonna make money? Well, you need price to go up. So how much of these can you buy, really? I mean, for most people, 1 ounce of gold, $4,300. That's pretty expensive. I mean, people were saying it was expensive when it was $2K. So I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Because if you buy 1 ounce of gold, it's not like you're gonna make a lot of money, but your money's staying somewhere. It's staying somewhere, right? In terms of store of value, how you look at it in terms of a store of value. It's not like people don't just put money in gold to make money. Like, They use it as a store of value, a safe haven, a savings, you know. Well, it's like if you have 50K that you could just, like, it's different. Like if you have 20K, 10K, 50K, it's like, oh, let me just put this here so it holds value over the next 4 or 8 years. It's different. I would look at Ethereum instead. Like if you're asking me, should I buy physical gold? I don't know. I'm not going to give financial advice. Look at Ethereum, you know? There. Instead. That'll go up. When that goes up, sell that, put it into gold. There. I don't know. There's different strategies. Like it depends on where you're at, what your goals are, how you're moving, are you trading as well? How much are you worth? How much do you have? Like how you view these things. Because like if you buy an ounce of gold, it has to go to $8,000, you know, for you to double $8,600. That's not going to happen soon. It'll probably, like, for Ethereum to go back up, it'll be soon before that happens. Like, Ethereum going up or something, you know? Ethereum going back to, like, 5K higher will probably take less time than gold going to double. Gold doubling would take a long time. Like, I mean, how much should gold go up in 2025? Like, what? 73% in 2025 it went up the most. That's a lot for gold. Like that is a significant amount. Most analysts are saying the max it does in 2026 is 10 to 20%. So 20% would be like from here 4,900 probably. Like, I mean, that was weeks ago. Price like 10 to 20% increase in 2026 would be maximum 5,200, maybe 5,000. Most banks and stuff are targeting like 4,900 maximum, like $4,900 an ounce. I mean, we could Uno reverse that and say it depends on the world. It depends on what happens in the world. What if 2026, January, Donald Trump imposes something on China and this and that? Like, what if, like, you know, more stuff that we've seen in 2025 starts to escalate and happen again in 2026? What if there's another war that happens? What if Russia and NATO go at it? What if Europe gets involved? What if Ukraine, Russia doesn't slow down and there's just more crises? Then there's different discussions there, right? What if the U.S. economy collapses, or what if something happens? And, you know, like, when I say something, I mean look at what happened in 2025. So I mean, conflicts, crises, wars, those situations. Those affect things with the price of gold and demand. So if we see more geopolitical uncertainty, like geopolitical problems, world problems, crises is happening in the world, those definitely create more uncertainty. So that could also fuel the price for gold. Oh, we get more of that type of, like, we see more of what happened in 2025 and 2026, and trend could remain. When's the mixtape? Yeah, 80 racks, yo, gold. I was buying gold. I knew what I was doing. I was buying gold. I didn't buy a diamond chain. I bought gold. I moved my money somewhere. Bitcoin was on the way to $100,000. I moved my money, right? Bitcoin was pumping. I think it was. Oh no, I got in April then, because Bitcoin was on the way to 100. I moved some money over. Think about it. I moved Bitcoin over to gold. I didn't buy a diamond gold chain. I bought gold. There's a difference there. I didn't want a diamond chain. I did. I wanted a diamond chain. It's pretty. It's fancy. But I wanted gold. I was buying gold. It wasn't just like buying a chain. The watch I bought, literally, I bought a watch for 40,000. Now I could trade it for like 52. It's crazy. There's watches that are like, cause gold, just cause gold, solid gold watches are doing well. This chain though, it's heavy. If you grab this chain, you would be like, damn, it's like it weighs a lot. It's heavy. So that's why I got it. Some people called me stupid at the time. Like, what are you doing? 80 racks on a chain. Now I think it's like 130 now. I got it appraised. It was 115,000, but that was on November 15th. So let me see it. November 15th. This is gold price November 15th. Like here, gold has gone up. It's gone up a bit. 6%, 1%. Yeah, like one. Yeah. Real deal. How many stones are there's 3,265 stones on this thing. Damn. That's crazy. You know what I could do with the chain now? Like the chain, I could flip it. If I really wanted to, if crypto's down bad, if Ethereum were to go to like $1,800. If Ethereum, think about if Ethereum went to like 2K, I would literally put this in Ethereum, and then I would let the Ethereum go up, and then I'd profit on that, and then I'd rebuy the chain, and then I'd buy a cheaper chain. I ended up having to buy a cheaper chain. If Ethereum were to go down a lot, like it's down, but if Ethereum, not enough for me to be like, yo, I'm selling my chain to make money, no. If Ethereum were to go to like 2,200 or 1,800 range, then I would do some shit like that. Move the money. Flip it. I did that with a Richard Mille. So I bought a Richard Mille for $265,000 when Bitcoin was here. My friend hates me for it because he took the L. When Bitcoin was about $56,000, I bought a Richard Mille for $265K. When Bitcoin went to 30K, I sold the Richard Mille. So think about this. Like, I had a Richard Mille, 265 racks I paid for this thing. 265K. I'll tell you, I went anywhere with that thing. That was the most comfortable watch I had in my life. I paid $265K for it in Bitcoin when Bitcoin was 56K. So I moved Bitcoin for the watch. I ended up selling the watch when Bitcoin was at 30. And I sold it for Bitcoin. That is a crazy story. One of my friends hates me for it because they took a L. They sold me, the person who sold me the watch, and this is the same person that I bought and sold the watch back to. Yeah, they took an L. They took an L. Well, it was an interesting situation. That was my favorite watch, Richard Mille. Richard Mille. I went anywhere with that watch. I went anywhere, any restaurant, anywhere, any event, anywhere I went with that watch. It was like, nice watch, yo, like anywhere you went with that watch. That was probably the most comfortable watch I've ever worn, was the Richard Mille. I kept it I had some good time with it. Yeah, it was $265,000, but my buddy hated me for a bit. Like, not hated me, there was some resent there. It was like, yo, because he took a fucking L. Imagine. Think about that. Think about it. It was 56K. I remember the exact price Bitcoin was at, because this was a huge thing I did at the time. I remember the exact price Bitcoin was at. Think about it. My $265,000, I saved like 40-50% of value, because it would have dropped. Like, whatever I put it would have dropped in value. So at the time, it felt like a dumb purchase, but it was a smart thing to do. At the time, it was like, yo, holy shit. The day you drop 265K on a watch, you lose some marbles. It's like, you ever go on a roller coaster and you kind of have that feeling in your stomach? It's like that. 265,000 on a watch. That shit was crazy. That was my most expensive watch. My second most expensive was the Patek 5980. That was 210,000. Favorite watch would be AP 1550 OR. I think it's called 1500. This one. This is my favorite watch. I think it's this one. No. This one right here. I've had this was my favorite watch that I've had. I don't know, it's just comfortable. You could see through the back, the strap. This watch. If you can ever own this is a solid fucking watch. I love this watch. This is my favorite watch. Dream watch was this. So this one I have, the Day Olive. This one is my favorite. This one's sought out, a very sought out after watch because the green dial, the olive dial. But now they got the money green dial. So they got the olive dial, they got the money green dial now. This one, I don't know, something about it, the green, it's just sexy. I take too many pictures. I have like my phone is literally just like watches, and I take pictures of it all the time. But what else? What's another cool watch? I want to get this one, the Oscar dial. I like this. This is a new dial they made. It's called the Oscar dial. This is clean. Talking watches now. We just went into a random. Gold market opens back up in 45 minutes. I think we'll be good for the signal though, guys. We're not gonna go over much more. Or they only make it in 36 millimeter, I think. I think they only make it in 36 millimeter. No, not the ombre. Blue. What's it called? I think they only make these in 36 millimeter. Where is it? This one. Ah, this is fucking sexy. I think they only make this in 36 though. This is fucking... Or the Sky Dweller? Bruh. What am I doing here? It's a unisex watch, but this is fucking... This shit... Oh, that's not it. They only make these in 36. They made some fire watches this year that they made in 36 millimeters. This blue shit... This thing right here. They're expensive though. They're pricey. For what they are, for 36 millimeter, they're up there. These are fucking clean. Tell me that ain't clean. Tell me that shit ain't clean. There. I think, yeah, do they only have baguettes? They might only have baguettes in the dial. See, I'm over here, watch connoisseuring. Yeah, I think this one only has baguettes in the dial. I don't think you can get it plain Jane. I don't know. But it's 36 mil. This is like... This is on my list. Santa didn't get it this year. What I should have done when Bitcoin was 120,000. What I should have done when Ethereum was $4,800 and Solana was up here and everything was what I should have done. That's what I should have done. What's your dream watch? Anyone have a dream watch? When I started, when I got into this trading world, I was like, I want watches. My first watch was a freaking Fossil watch. A Fossil from the mall. I spent $200 on myself to buy a watch when I was like 17. I always liked watches. I don't know, something, they're just art. Any of you guys have a dream watch or have your dream watch? Crazy, because when I got all of them, it was crazy. It was like, holy shit. Like when you get to that point where you're literally like have your dream watch on your wrist, you're like, fuck. Surreal moment. Surreal moment. But that shit though. Watches, I wouldn't buy them brand new. I would buy them old or used, a couple years. You buy them brand new, you're gonna pay a premium. Just buy them used. It's fine. 2023, 2024, even 2022. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, we're also at the 50, yeah. I noticed that when I went here. Yeah, I noticed that. I kept seeing that here. Well, it was when market, not long ago, when we were on. Yeah, when we were just on. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it's right at 43.50, literally. I'm still holding the signal. Discord, I'll put the link in the chat. I don't know if it's in the description. Everything should be in the description of this live, but let me put that in the chat for you guys. We got a lot of stuff coming out for 2026. What time is it here? 5:21. Rolex day date. Yeah, if you guys ever want to know what I want for Christmas one day, there, just showed you. Yo, we're gonna wrap it up soon. 2026 Inner Circle, we got a website loading. I'm actually about to hop on a call to see a sneak peek of the website. Maybe I'll show you guys it tonight. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Telegram, where's the link? Share link. This is the link. This is the Telegram link, I guess. My Telegram is at eCabs. That's the Telegram. What the heck? Oh, I gotta put the link. I gotta get the link. Yo, so gold signal's still active. Market's gonna open soon. We're gonna be wrapping it up shortly. Not that much longer. We're gonna be on here. Let's see how the trade does. Next couple of hours. Maybe market opens and it opens nice. But yeah, it doesn't look bad. Like I said, 4 hour looks pretty good. We got that 4 hour rejection closing. We did get a bullish close, so I think it's enough. This wick, so we have a nice wick here. Like, market could try to come into that wick and still make the move. I think this is a good place to be looking for a reversal. I'm just going to hold my trade. If it gets stopped out, if the market goes down and I get stopped out, there could be a possible re-entry. Like, because gold is really volatile right now, it could go down and still end up making like the same move we're looking for. Either we're going to get our rejection go up. Like, we're going to get the rejection and go up. It could try to come down, test the wick, and still make, like, that same move. That is a possibility. All in all, like, I would say if it does go down and that's like goes for like a liquidity grab, it doesn't mean it's super bearish. Like, it means probably it's just setting up for a different re-entry. So I think if it does end up going down, there's a re-entry. But yeah, hopefully gold moves like it moved last January week. Hopefully we get that. There was a clean move last year. Oh wait, yeah. Hopefully gold gives us that. We're gonna wrap it up soon though, guys. I got to jump on a call in 30 minutes, so I got to get off. I'm actually going to be viewing the website for Inner Circle. Inner Circle 2026, I think in like 30 days, maybe 40 days. I don't know. It's being worked on right now, but Whoa, why is this from February? We got a website coming out. Man, you guys gotta you guys don't post in school much anymore. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Y'all don't like posting in school, eh? All right. It's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna remember that. I remember that 1 week. All right. I remember that. I remember that. Yo, y'all gotta post in school more. Those of you guys that are in the inner circle, post in school. Y'all forget. Y'all tend to forget. All right. Holy shit. What's this guy saying? What the fuck? Jesus. All right. Yeah. Wow. That's like 10. I just saw this. Damn. Wow. That's crazy. Holy shit. That's 10x. That's fucking 10x on the account. 640 members in the inner circle. We are growing. We have been active. Not so much active this week, actually. Last week wasn't so active, but we're getting back. We're warming up, getting the gears flowing. Some people made money last week though. On their own, like just trading. Some people made some money last week. My second 1K day this month. Oh shit. Sells. Look at those sells. Sells and buys. Yeah, I gotta post in school more, y'all. I'm gonna remember that $50 flip. Yeah, I saw this last week. That was last week, like after Christmas. We got a website loading for the inner circle in 33 minutes. 6 p.m., right? Yeah, what time is it? Yeah, I gotta jump on a call in 33 minutes. Building out the website for the inner circle. I'm actually gonna see it for the first fucking time today. Apparently it looks like fucking baby Jesus stepped in a bath of gold and yeah. Apparently it looks like baby Jesus. There. Looks better than those fucking watches I was showing you, alright? Not that long ago. Apparently it looks sexy. I was told, Jesus Christ, your website looks fucking insane. That's what I was told. I'm serious, like exact words. Exact words. I even think I put it in the chat. Yo, people are making money yesterday. See, I came out swinging yesterday. I don't know where I put it, but I put it somewhere. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ, your website looks I told you. Told you. So yeah, in 30 minutes, I'm going to get a sneak peek for the website. So if you're in the inner circle, you got some good shit coming. If you're not in the inner circle, I would join before the website comes because it's already worth it. And when the website comes, you're going to be like, fuck, I might as well join now. So you've been sitting on the sidelines. We got some shit loading. Sorry for using the Lord's name in vain there. I did not mean to use the Lord's name in vain, but that's what it says. Oh my goodness. Website's loading. T minus 30 minutes. I'm getting a sneak peek at it. Gonna check it out. I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it yet. I said I want it to look like a Lamborghini because the value inside of the inner circle and the information and all the knowledge and time that I've put into it and do put into it in the signals, it's like a Lamborghini's value. It's like the value of a Lamborghini, although it might not look like a Lamborghini because we're on school, but the website's going to look like a fucking Lamborghini, so it's basically going to be like a Lamborghini. Yeah. That's it. You guys gotta stop being shy. Pissing me off, alright? Travis Scott AP. You nailed it. Holy. Sells, man. I've been taking sells lately. Lately, I've been on the same page. I don't know what it is. I've been taking sells. Where was it that I took some sells? I'm trying to remember now. I took a sell here, and then I got out, and then it went. I took a sell here, and then I got out, and I shouldn't have got out. I mean, just 4-hour rejection. Focus on the 4-hour rejections for sells, and just like trust them. Try not to look like focus on those 4-hour rejections. Usually, there's like liquidity spikes, liquidity grabs, long wicks can lead to like that sell-off, but 4-hour rejections, I think. There wasn't a lot of equilibrium on sells this year. Like there was times where it was just buys and sells were not the idealist, but I would say focus on like 4-hour rejection for sells. Right now I think it's a buy. But yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for this call in 30 minutes. Gotta see what's up. No, the Travis Scott AP's fire. Like that thing's fire. That's a fire watch. So yeah, we got a website loading. Maybe I'll probably take some videos when I'm on the call. Maybe we'll see. Maybe some screenshots. I gotta see what the call's about. But website loading, fam. That's funny. It's got 17 text messages. Silver. Platinum went up. We're looking for that rebound on gold tonight, folks. All right, I might jump back on in like 4 hours once the 4 hours had some time. I'm still in buys. Buys are still good. We're still holding. So yeah, I'm gonna check out this website. Website's gonna be sick. We're gonna have streaming inside the website. We're gonna have a lot of things. It's just gonna be a more organized, better place. I'm gonna keep all this here, all this stuff here. There's gonna be new videos going on the website, new courses going on the website. Just waiting. It's been a process. Good things take time. Good things take time. If you guys knew, these videos, all these videos, I worked on these for a long time before I even released the Inner Circle. Like I worked on the Inner Circle probably for about a year and 2 months. So like 14 months I worked on it before I even launched it. It's like, I'll tell you, good things take time. We're building a Rolls Royce here, not a fucking Honda. All right, not a Honda Civic. We're building a Rolls Royce. Good things take time. That's why I also made it lifetime access. There's a reason everything's lifetime access. And like, I don't think you're going to get like lifetime access anywhere else. Like most places are going to continuously charge you and have add-ons and upsells and all that shit. We need crypto to go up today, even though it's probably not going to. Crypto's cooked. It's gonna be a cold winter. It's looking like a cold winter for crypto. Can't do it. Can't do it. At least I'll make a little bit. At least I'll make a couple thousand on gold maybe. But my crypto portfolio will stay down all winter. What time is it? I got 20. Yeah, I gotta jump on a call. I'd stay on, but I gotta jump on a call. I gotta see this website. I kind of hope. Now I'm at that point where I think I'm getting to that point where I kind of hope crypto goes down a bit more, so it just becomes cheaper. I think I reached that point now. Where now I don't even care if it goes to I think it's 70s possible. Like I reached that point where I'm like, yeah, if it goes to, I don't even care because it'll be cheaper. Like we all want it to go up, but like fuck it. Yeah, 60. Like the previous all-time high is like the low. Like look here. It's a fine line of what's that, like 68, 60s. Top there. Could come down to there. Especially like look what we're testing right now. At least we're testing a prior low, right? And if the market performs well over the next few months, maybe we get some recovery. But look at the previous all-time high there to the left, like that high. We never retested that like we almost did here. We never really came back into all of that, so it does look like an area we could return to, the previous all-time high. I'm at the point where it's like, yeah, just send Ethereum to $2,000, please, so I could just, or 1,800, so I could grab 100 Ethereum again. I sold like 45 Ethereum up here, but I should have sold more. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Back in the mix. I mean, the crypto prices are good buys. Like, I mean, if you buy, like most cryptos are at spots where if you buy them and they go up, like, it's good returns, right? Like it's, I'm not sitting here saying don't buy, like these aren't blessed prices to have for some things. There's some really good prices and low buy opportunities for a lot of things. Like there's super cheap prices compared to where we were 6 months ago, a year ago, or whatever it is. For a lot of things. So it's not like for Ethereum this is bad price. Like this isn't a terrible price for Ethereum. We would probably love for it to go lower, but like even here is not a bad buy territory. Like if it does recover. Oh, crypto this December has just been kind of like, look at the last 2 months now. Like what has crypto really done for the majors? Like if we look at Ethereum since November, it's come down, it's gone up, it's pretty much now just been sideways. A lot of people are saying this is a bearish flag pattern. Most people are saying this is like a bearish flag. So if you look at it, I think most of you guys know what like a bullish flag is, right? Like bullish flag pattern. So a lot of people are saying this is a bearish flag maybe building up to give you that breakout continuation. I would say crypto is definitely harder than gold. I would say for sure, like for me at least, to read and gain like market sentiment on, because it's so manipulated right now. And the market's just so driven off of fear. Fear and greed. There's always greed. A lot of people, like from what I've been seeing, analysts online posts and stuff, a lot of people are saying we're in like a bear flag for Ethereum. Like we see here, we got like some break and retests. Come along the way up, structure here. That we could potentially hold this as like a bearish flag pattern to potentially break down. I've been seeing a lot of charts like that. Well, not a lot, but a few good ones like that. Like a few honorable ones, I would say. But when I look at crypto, it's hard to read right now. It's like like even Bitcoin, like for the last week since November, it's a bit harder to read. We've just been, even for Bitcoin, pretty much just sideways here. There's pumps, there's dumps, we can see. we've just been in this like sideways rectangle now for Bitcoin for going on. We're going to be going on 2 months soon, I think. Well, we've been over a month. So like the last 42 days. So in a bit, maybe about 2 months. We've just been sideways here. The price is hard to read. This is like one of the first times in my trading time with crypto where it's like I had a harder time reading the price action of it. Other than like this, like I feel like if we do get continuations, we go down to there, like the previous all-time high. We're pretty much looking like, you know, where is it? Like here? Or like maybe here, like how the market was over here. Last time this really started going up was over here. And you could see it spent a long time there before it actually went up. Like it spent like 57 days, 58 days. Crypto's in interesting stage. Like it defeated all our expectations, like everyone's expectations. What we were all expecting, it definitely like defeated those expectations. Most things are at like super low, super cheap prices. Low on the chart, meaning like historically a low level. Like if you look at this, Chainlink for instance, Chainlink is at the same price it was exactly. Like it's at the same price it was in June. It's at the same price it was in April. It's at the same price it was November last year. It's at the same price it was August, September last year. It's at the same price it was the last couple of years. If you look at here, so like Chainlink, a good tech. This is a really good tech project, but good tech, obviously, like crypto's shown us, good tech isn't enough. It's about cycles, business cycles, liquidity cycles. There's not enough liquidity in the market. Cycles, like good tech isn't everything for the macro picture of things. Like Chainlink, take Chainlink, a really, really good technology project in the space of crypto. Like really, really good crypto coin, really good company, really good technology. For instance, right? They're at the same price they've been. Like right now, it's at $12 in the 12s. It was at 12 a year ago, November 24. It was at 12 October 23. It was at 12. So like it's not like the price has changed a lot. Like where it is now compared to where it was a year ago, it's relatively at the same price. So a lot of coins are low on the chart relative to where they've been the last few years or even all time where they've been forever. They're either low on the chart at like a monthly demand level, like something you could see on like a monthly time frame, weekly time frame, a higher level, maybe a supply zone or a demand zone. They're either low, cheap, or like I said, in terms of the last couple of years, at a price point where you can see over the last couple of years hasn't changed much. This thing's gone to 30. So this is a good tech. Good tech isn't enough. Like it's liquidity right now. Retail sentiment is nowhere near here. Gotta remember what happened in the year of 2025. The Trump coin mania, like the meme coins, everything, the DEX, like everything that was traded on DEX, Pump Fund, all those like decentralized trading platforms on Solana. Though the trading activity from like the trading activity on decentralized, like decentralized Dex Solana platforms is down like 87% compared to where it was a year ago. Like the volume and everything is down like 87%. So like what happened in 2025 too was a lot of burnout with all those meme coin mania. But yeah, like take this chart for instance. Great coin. We could say it's at like a huge support level. So I would look at this coin like this looks like a good buy because of where it is. But I wouldn't approach everything like that. Like I like this because I know it's a good coin. And look at the chart looks good. But I wouldn't just approach everything like, oh, I got to buy because it's low. Like everything's low. Everything's going to be low. So, I mean, there could be opportunity within there. Longer term, like if you're looking at like Avalanche, here's another one that when we can relate it to what I just said with Chainlink. Another good project, Avalanche. If you look at this chart, for example, where price is right now, it's okay, we're at $12. Where were we a year ago? A year ago, where were we? We were at, okay, we were higher up a year ago. We're higher up. But we're where we were 2 years ago. Like, this is low. This is what I mean by, like, if you're looking at charts right now, prices, coins right now, they're all low. Now, some of them might be like this, where you could see, like, there's a support area that it's trading into. Maybe a monthly level of support, weekly level of support, or something you've seen over the years. Like, you could see where it is now. It's been relatively here even other years, where it's pumped. I mean, not every chart's going to maybe, like, let's see, like Cardano. Look where Cardano is, 88. Here's another one where we can see literally, where is it right now? Where was this a year ago? A year ago, it was like, well, it was higher up. But like relatively a year ago, like October 24, we were here. October 2024, we were at this price. And then over here, we were around like the same prices. So like a lot of charts, like yeah, the market's being driven off of fear right now, and most people don't know how to think, but it's like the charts are super low. It's like how much lower can a lot of these go to where they are on like the bigger picture. Most of them are super low at levels where they look like they could get ready to reverse. Maybe not every single one, but like I would say 90% of coins are super low. Like look at Sui. Sui ran all the way up to like $5.60, I think, $5.30. Now it's at 140. Like the bottom's like like look at down here. Look how relatively low it is to where it's like the bottom down here, like where this is, right? Yeah, this previous resistance here, like it's super low on the chart. So I've always seen opportunities in market conditions like this. They arrive later on, right? Like you look at the markets now and you're like, shit, like everything's super low, but XLM is at 21 cents. Literally in March it was at 21 cents. In November 24 it was at 21 cents. So it's like if you want to get those pumps, whether it's sooner or let's say later, right? You have to kind of face a down market, right? To get those cheaper, lower prices, right? Might sound scary and all. But like to get in those pumps, you're going to need to kind of battle through a market like this. It doesn't matter what coin it is. Dog with hat, I was big on that this year. Made some money. Now it's down. They're all low. It doesn't matter if it's a meme coin, an altcoin. Every coin is just like super low right now. That's why your rush, I mean, there's no rush to buy these alternative coins. Your rush should just be to accumulate as much Bitcoin as you can. I've always said that. Over time. But yo, we're out. I got 10 minutes. I gotta go. Keep an eye on gold. We'll see how market opens. Couple hours. I mean, it opens in like 15 minutes. So maybe it opens bullish for us. That would be nice. And we just smash, take profits. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna wrap it up though. I will be